Reading books is completely useless and you should never read books ever again. You have probably heard this statement before inside your life, and now, inside this video, I will explain it to you. You can watch this video till the end. It will be a short one, so no worries, man. Let's dive into it away. Why is specifically reading books useless? You see, let me give you one example. What would you say to a guy, for example, who reads books every single day? He reads one book in one single day, and he reads it only once. And he goes ahead and reads like 400 books inside 400 days. It took him a year and in the third, but he actually did it, and he is here actually having great amount of knowledge, correct? But what would you say to a guy who have read also books, but have only read like 4 books inside the same amount of time frame over and over and over and over again? Who do you think? Just imagine, for the sake of the example, that both of these guys read books about psychology. Who of these guys do you think that will have more knowledge? The first one that read 400 books, or the second one that read 4 books alone in the same time frame of 400 days? Who do you think will have more knowledge? Well, you may have said the first one, and that could have been correct if he actually remembered every single thing that he read inside the book. But 9 times out of 10, we forget. We humans forget. You and I forget. So that is why this guy will be inferior to this guy. This guy may have only read 4 books over and over again, but he basically mastered those books. Whenever you ask him, oh, what was said inside this specific chapter, inside this specific page, he will answer that to you because he knows. He knows, man, and he knows how to use this into his own advantage. He already made some plans to use this thing. But this guy over here, this guy cannot do such a thing. Why? Simply because this guy may have read a lot, may have read so many words, may have been like me who read so many books and thought about, oh, I'm so smart, maybe even got the goosebumps and all of it. But at the end of the day, if you don't actually focus on the book, if you don't actually reread the book and master the book, you will not know every single thing from it. Maybe you will get few golden nuggets from there, but you will literally leaving a whole pile behind. Well, this guy over here just took the whole bunch for himself. And now he is basically a psychologist thanks to these only 4 books. That is why reading is basically useless in many people's cases, because once they finish a book, they're like the previous me, where I just finished The Millionaire's Fastlane and never read it again. Simply because, oh, I finished a book and I should go ahead and read another one. Because, oh, the more you read, the smarter you are. And this was a trend on self-improvement. This was a literal trend on self-improvement. You have to read a lot of books. You have to read them. But do you actually understand them? Did I actually understand what they meant? If you ask me right now, what did I remember from The Millionaire's Fastlane? I cannot tell you anything. I can tell you that they taught me something about the fast lane, the slow lane, and all of that, but if you ask me a deep, detailed question, I cannot say that to you. I cannot say that to you. That is why I'm rereading so many books right now. Because you need to master those books in order for your time to be actually valuable. If you don't actually master those books, you will be like this guy over here who spent 400 days of his life literally reading books only at the end to have this status quo of, oh, I have read 400 books and I am a smart man. Yes, look at my chest. It's popping up in front. I have the tie. I have everything. I'm jacked. Yes, I am smart. Believe me, I'm smart. I'm Andrew Tate. Yes. No, that is not how it works. You are basically wasting your time. So from now on, man, I want you to do one single thing, which is basically the only action step I ask of you in like who knows how many videos, man. So from now on, whenever you read a book, I'm so passionate about this because books are literally life-changing. Whenever you read a book, read the book twice. And if you still can't remember it, read the book again. Read the book like I read How to Win Friends and Influence People. I read this book religiously, literally. You know how the Christians read the Bible. You know how the Muslims read the Quran. I was basically reading the same thing with the How to Win Friends and Influence People. And thanks to this book, every single day, reading a chapter or 2, religiously, every single day, man. Of course, I sometimes miss a day, but most of the days. Like, Out of 30 days inside a month, 27 times I would have read the book and I mastered it. I did this for about 6 or 7 months. I mastered this book. I mastered this book, and that is why whenever you see me on the street, some people would even say that I'm kind of manipulative with the tactics that I'm using. Because I can make friends whenever I want and wherever I go, simply because of this book. And you can do the same thing if you master another book. Simply just go ahead and read the book and master the book. That is one thing that not many successful people tell you. They tell you, oh, start dropshipping, start agency, SMMA is the best thing, yes, watch my videos. No man, I'm specifically here telling you, don't watch my videos, stop this video right now and go ahead and find a book that you have perhaps read or want to read and start mastering the book. Read it once, then read it again, then read it another time until you know and understand the answers, the concepts and everything. Thank you for watching, man. And if you want a brotherhood of like-minded men like yourself with my presence inside there, well then I have created a school community which you can join. There are already few people inside there and they are just waiting for you to join. So just go ahead, join that community and we'll see each other there. You can just talk about whatever you want there as long as it is on topic and about improving ourselves, our lives and our families. Thanks a lot for watching, man, and as an actionable step, once again, find a book that piqued your interest and master this book. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.